Welcome to Motivator's Night Talk Show, and you're listening to your host, Suveen. It tells. Depression will always tell you, I am this way, I will be this way. But the truth is, it has never been this way, and it's never going to be this way. You're not made of depression. You're not made of stress. It has happened to you because something did not go right. Maybe something that you wanted to go right. But you never know. Sometimes not having that you really want can be a great stroke of luck. Nothing guarantees happiness. Sometimes you think you wanted the most and you thought you'll be super happy. Not true. Maybe sometimes the things you want the most, you are best without. You must have realized many times in your life. So you're not made out of stress and depression. This is not you have been, this is not you were, and this is not you are gonna be. Your normal self is normal. This is not you. This too shall pass. Just like anything else. If happiness couldn't stay, neither would sadness. Depression is about focusing too much on yourself. So much so that you don't even remember that there are things outside, there are people outside. There is a world outside of this world. When you're too focused, you're obsessed, lost. So take a look around you and see. There are billions of people outside. If this is because of someone, there are many more someone. If this is because of something, there are many more something. Letting go of things, losing people, always painful. Well, of course, more painful than I know, especially if you have been feeling that way. But hey, think about it. Everyone you loved so much, liked so much, were addicted so much, was one day a complete stranger. You didn't even know. You didn't even know if you're going to know that person. It happened. Now, yeah, it's sad to start all over again, but what to do if we have to? Things last. People last. Relationship last. So does depression too. It's not a bad idea at all to look back in the past and linger on something that you really admired, loved, or rejoiced. Yeah, you certainly can, because sometimes all you have is your past. It's never a bad idea to lean on past. But the present is not good. Future is not even known. But it's always a good idea to keep looking forward to future. Because that's the only thing that's coming. It's always a good idea to prepare and plan for something that is to come. That will come for sure. In fact, all the plannings are for things that are to come. Whatever you do, however you do, however clever or intelligent you think you are, or people think you are, or you actually are, there is always a way for stress to come to you and trap you in a way that you never thought of. Maybe you're too good at something, but there's always something you're not very good at. People with a double mind are generally born with half of heart, and vice versa. It's simple. Anything you pay attention will change. Anything you focus will change. You focus on problem too much, focus on solution, you focus on anything will change. The only thing more exhausting, being depressed, is pretending that you're not. Well, it's good to hope. But sometimes, hope is poison. Not when you're hoping for something that is yet to come, but when you're hoping for something that's gone. It's not coming. It's gone. And then things happen. Things like a rocking chair that gives you something to do but doesn't take you anywhere. Things like movement, knowing that not all movements are forward. Yeah, it's true, it's easy to lie in a bed, but hard to sleep. And many times you just can't sleep. You can't sleep maybe because when all of a sudden everything is quiet, you're scared because you meet yourself. Maybe many times we're not at all comfortable with ourselves. We are comfortable with anyone, anything, except ourselves. And here is the irony. Understand. Have you ever thought about when you become comfortable with someone? Simply when you spend time. And it's because you're comfortable with other things because you spend more time with those things and those people. You're not comfortable with yourself, and you don't want to spend time with yourself because you're not comfortable. Maybe you're not comfortable because you don't spend enough time with yourself. And I promise you, you must have known a lot of people in the world, people who usually spend a lot of time with themselves become absolutely comfortable in their own skin. And the day you're comfortable in your own skin, oh, no one will ever put you in an uncomfortable situation. Well, there will always be a level someone can push you. But if you've really learned how to be with yourself, and that too absolutely comfortably, wow, quite an achievement. We always want something to be surrounded by because it's hard. Have you ever thought about it? It's funny but true. You are the least interesting thing that you have known. Oh, what a pity. Everything you do is about you. Every battle you fight is about you. Every risk you take is about you, and the only thing you're not comfortable is with you. What a pity. Strike a right balance. Focusing too much and not focusing at all will bring the trouble. Name it as stress, depression. Why most of people are so scared that they come up to give up their life when they're depressed? Because they see no light. When you see no light, you don't know how to survive. Truth is, a human being can survive almost everything for what they know that there is end. No matter how far, how difficult, how tough. They don't care about the road as long as they know that there is a beautiful destination. But when you're depressed, you don't even know if there is a light, the other part of the tunnel. And that's not about depression, it's about hope. People don't die because of depression. People die because of hopelessness. Well, they all know it's okay not to be okay. They have been a warrior of their own kind and fought a lot of battles even if they have lost a lot of wars, it's not that they are weak people. Just that they don't have enough hope. Where do you get the energy and how you get the energy, and when you have no motivation to move on? You give up. You don't even use the rest of the energy that you have because you don't even know if there is any use of it. Sometimes it's possible that you may start liking it. It may also be possible that you may start getting comfortable with it. That's okay. Because you don't even know if you're comfortable with it. You don't even know who are you in bed with. What are you in bed with? Depression sometimes can be cozy. You just don't want to get out of it. Not because you never wanted to get out of it, but because when you wanted to, you couldn't. Now you don't. But there is another layer of it. Maybe you don't know if the world outside is still the same. Maybe you don't know. There is no guarantee you'll be thrown back at the same place. Maybe you don't know if there is anything at all will change in your life. Maybe and only maybe you think that this is exactly how your life is going to be now. You put yourself down, you maintain a low key, you forget who you wanted to be, who you could be, and who you were, and get totally synced in the reality. Maybe you don't want to think that there is a future, and even if there is, that's not for you. Or maybe you just feel attached. You start belonging to this situation called depression. No matter what people talk about it, everyone has their own individual story of depression. You don't even know how it all started, but everyone remembers how you felt while you were still in depression. The story doesn't have to be the same. Everyone doesn't have to know it, understand it, and feel it. You can't even share with everyone. They just can't relate. It's okay. You don't have to. But if you haven't gone through it, make sure no one else goes. And even if someone does, and you still have a chance, be with them. See you in the next depression series.